guys, welcome back to Modern Life with the 70s Mind. I am having a heck of a day. Just, you know, one thing after the other, things were going bad. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go downstairs and I'm just going to put on some relaxing song and relax to it. So when I thought of that, the first person I thought of was Lara Fabian. I haven't reacted to her in a long time. So I put it on and I started listening to it and it's going really good. I'm like, wait a second, I know this song. So I stopped it and I looked, and sure enough, I reacted to that song a couple years ago. So I'm like, oh crap. So that just kind of fills up my day. But I didn't give up. I'm gonna do another one, and I looked up the title to make sure I hadn't reacted to this before. And the one we're going to be listening to is called "You're Not From Here." It's another one, something around 2000, I think. That's when it came out. So why don't we go ahead and listen to this? I need something chill. I need something emotional. I just need Lara Fabian, I guess. So let me turn this on and let's go ahead and listen to this. Here we go.
Well, of course, you have many stories when you have that moment where you discover music, and one of those stories is happened in the car with my dad. I was 5 years old, and a young lady was vocalizing on the radio. She was called Eve Brenner, and she was singing something that was going na 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 na.
That's what I sound like in the shower.
And as a baby, being 5 years old, I actually did that. No effort, in the same way. And I remember my dad stopped the car. He pulled over. And he went, "What happened? What did you do?" And I went, I don't know. He said, "What is this?" And I said, "Dad, I'm a singer." And he went, No. You want to be a singer." I said, No, I am a singer. And so he rushed home, opened the doors, and he screamed through the kitchen and he said, "Lulu," and that's my mommy, "Lulu, we have a problem. Your daughter is a singer."
All right, do me right, Lara, not Laura. Do me right on this one.
I don't know what is going on. You turn around and touch my arm. A silent moment speaks the truth.
That's what I wanted.
Something has happened all at once. It should have scared me in advance, but I was falling in those eyes of yours, and so fear was gone. I knew there was nothing else I'd ever want. I know you're not from here. I've waited for you to appear. The greatness of your soul makes me believe you're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours, and I fly. And I fly.
All right, song's going to change up there, so I'm going to pause it. I'll back it up. Wow. That was beautiful, and that's exactly what I needed today. That just brought me down back to earth. So here we go again. Like every single time I react to Lara Fabian, not Laura, Lara, I knew that. She just pulls you in, like right from the start. How do you not get pulled in? Listen to that. Her voice is so soft, so incredibly like delicate. It's almost like a whisper or something. But even though it's soft and delicate and like a whisper, there's so much weight behind it. That's really the amazing talent of Lara Fabian, is that she can pull this off and she can make you feel like everything. If you look at her face on this video, which I did, you can see that she's really connected, I think, to every single word, every single note. And this isn't clearly just not a performance. She's feeling everything from start to finish. And if she wasn't, she wouldn't be either sounding like this or even looking like this. Um, there's a beautiful, trying to describe her voice. There's like a beautiful airy quality to her voice in the beginning, which I really liked. Her voice is almost sounding like fragile, um, kind of like she's holding on to something precious. Does that make sense? And the way she phrases each line, it's so smooth, so incredibly intentional, and it feels like she's guiding us through the emotions of the song. The music was interesting, but it was fairly subtle. It was barely there. It was just enough, though, I think, to create like this atmosphere, which really allowed her voice to shine. All our focus was on her voice, and really not so much as a part of the song. It was the song, and I think the music was just background. I mean, I was so wrapped up in the voice and the way she's singing. How could you not? This was powerful, but it looks like from looking at the break here, it looks like she's allowed herself now to open up a little bit in the second half, and she's building towards something even bigger. So let's go ahead and listen to that and see where it takes us. And I will play this to the end. I won't break it up again. Here we go. She could do a whole song just like this, and I'd be happy.
This is how it's gotta be. I'll need an angel to watch over me.
I love her lower register.
No one can hold the hands of time, but I can hold you in my mind over and over like a melody. For now, I'll stand still. For now, I'll be filled by the memory of your skin. I know you're not from here. I've waited for you to appear, to take my breath away and make me weep. You're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours and I fly, and I fly, and I fly. You're not from here. I've waited for you to appear. The greatness of your soul makes me weep. You're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours, and I fly, and I fly, and I
Wow. How long did she hold that note? Wow. Beautiful. I'm sorry. It is a crime that so many good songs, excuse me, have come out of this concert. I I think about every time I react to her, it's from this concert. And one of you guys, I apologize, I don't remember the name. One of you guys had told me that you were at this exact concert. I hate you so much. I want to be there. That would be almost like a concert of a lifetime. Right now, my favorite concert I've been to was Queen in 1978, and to see Freddie Mercury was awesome. But this is just a different level of entertainment and just so incredibly good. Um, let's go. This is exactly what I was waiting for. You can feel the shift in this song, and I saw it just when I cut it after the first half. Her voice just opens up, and that emotion that she was apparently holding back at the beginning just comes pouring out. It's like they opened a dam up and it just came out. And she's not singing at this point, she is soaring. But even when she's belting these huge, powerful notes, there's still a warmth in her voice, which is so typical Lara Fabian, that makes us all feel like so effortlessly. And when she hits a lot of those big notes, love watching her lips, because just little movements in her lips can affect the sound of her voice. And it's so much control that she has in her singing. It's incredible. I did hear a couple slight cracks, at least they kind of sounded like cracks, and a couple of notes, but that's not a flaw. To me, that's just pure emotion breaking through her voice, because I really don't think that she has it in her to make any mistakes. Um, and you can see that in her body language, her hands, her posture. It's like she's completely lost in the music. And that's not just this song. This is every song I hear from her. And that final stretch, just goosebumps. She holds that note forever. And when she finally brings it back down, she's leaving us in this silence that just kind of lingers. This was just absolutely stunning. And I don't even know what else to say about that, but I am going to think about it, and I am going to have a final thought. So I've got to say something. I need my final thoughts. So let me get my headphones off, and I will be right back for those exact final thoughts. Hold on. Okay, welcome back to Final Thoughts. I am so glad that I picked one that I didn't react to before. There's certain songs of hers I play all the time. Like, I'm probably not saying it right, but Je suis malade. I love that song. I play that on a regular rotation. And there's other songs from other artists I do the same thing. And like another one of those songs I play constantly is Carrie Underwood singing "How Great Thou Art," the live version where Vince Gill played the guitar. Amazing. And there's like a bunch of them I play all the time. The song I reacted to earlier, and I apologize, I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now, but I just don't listen to it much. I may not have even listened to it since I reacted to it, and I kind of forgot about it. So I was a little shocked when all of a sudden, like, man, this sounds familiar. But anyways, listen, I don't want to be overly redundant here, but that was absolutely stunning. There's no two ways around it. The chorus just soared. It was so powerful. And the way that Laura builds it up makes it even more impactful, I think. The way it started out so slow and so gentle. But, with that said, I think what really takes this performance, I think, to another level is the sheer passion in her voice. I know, I can say that in probably every song that she sings, but this time she felt like she was living literally every lyric. She's pouring raw emotion into every note that she sings, and you can hear the desperation, the longing, the love, maybe even some sadness in her singing. After looking at the lyrics, that was probably sadness I was hearing, and the lyrics seem to tell a story of, and I've listened to this one, so please let me know if I'm wrong, but it seems to tell a story of love that's so deep and so overwhelming that it feels like this person isn't even of this world. So I'm guessing kind of that's where the name of the song comes from. Um, but I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I got out of it. I don't think this is rocket science. I think I might be right in this one. But painfully, there's also this, I think, unspoken ache when she sings. There's this sadness. It's almost like she's realizing that maybe love doesn't last forever or something. And I sense that sadness not only in her voice, but in the lyrics as well. And what makes this performance, I think, so unforgettable is that she takes you on this emotional journey, like I touched on. And by the end, you feel every bit of the beauty of the song, along with the heartbreak of the song that she's singing about. And I did have one thought as I was listening to this. This is kind of an odd thought. You may think I'm nuts, but to me, she has an amazing way of controlling silence. I know it sounds weird, but it's how long she holds the silence. When do you use the silence? And more importantly, and maybe the most importantly to me, is how she comes out of it, because that could be really impactful if you come out of that silence properly. Um, all that silence almost allows the music like to breathe a little bit, if you will. So it ends up that some of those silent spots to me are almost as powerful as her singing. Um, and you know what? Even though the song is like 25 years old, um, there's something timeless about this, as with pretty much all the songs she sings. You know, another Lara Fabian song, another wave of chills running through my body. Just amazing. Do you guys like this one? I don't know if this is one of her more popular ones or not, but I really like this and I will not forget it, so I won't be repeating this one. All right, guys, listen. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would click that notification bell, that way you'll be notified anytime I release some new content. And even though I'm having a crappy day, I will say only life is priceless. Please make each and every day count, the good and the bad. And God bless all of you. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys next time, okay? I had fun with this one. Thanks. Bye bye.